Hello and welcome everyone. It's Shanna. So glad you're here. Now I got this really nice thank you card from Kendra at Cards by Kendra, along with my mystery kit. So we're just going to get this thing. I'm actually going to bring in my iPad and we're going to scan it and see where the materials came from first, and then we'll get it opened up. So I just hit the QR code and it says the paper's from Pink and Maine. So the paper that's in there is from Pink and Maine. And then the stamp set is from Your Next Stamp is where it's from. So I'll just flip through here and show you all the papers. It's double-sided. We've got some enamel dots. We've got some card stock here. And it looks like we've got 4 panels of all the colors. And we've got this heart stencil. And then this gnome stamp set, and it's from Your Next Stamp. And it's so cute. You got all these little gnomes. There's 4 little images of gnomes and a bunch of sentiments. You also got... I got some double-sided tape, which I should have used because I was having trouble with my glue press, but I didn't use it. So I've got my MISTI, and I'm just going to lay my stamps out here. I'm going to arrange them to where I can get a couple more on the bottom of this sheet so that I can stamp and color several of them so that I can make multiple cards. So we'll just get some sentiments laid down on here, and we'll get these stamped up. I'm going to use this First Fine Clair Nocturne ink, and we're going to do some heat embossing with it. And I'm sped this up to kind of save some time. I'm just going to clean off the bottom ones, pull them off, and then just restamp the top ones just for simplicity. Add another sentiment on there. And then we'll put some embossing powder on here and we'll get these embossed. I just thought it'd be fun to work with this little mystery kit and do a quick video with it. And this embossing powder is from Stampin' Up. It is so old. I mean, like 30 years old. It still works just fine. And we'll just get all these embossed, and you can see them coming to life. I love to emboss when I'm going to color. It just helps me stay in the lines. So I'm going to pick some colors based on that circle pattern paper. I've got a hot pink, a purple, and a kind of a peridot color that I'm using. And I'm just going to color their little faces and their little beards, and then we're going to add some fun color to their clothing and accessories. And I'm going to color them all in kind of the same scheme so that it'll go with the paper that was included. I said on my last video, I've just not really been in the mood to craft lately. I don't know. I guess I'm still don't have all the energy I had before I was sick or whatever. I don't know. I have been actually spending some time playing guitar, and that does take a little bit of time. I've been practicing a new song and trying to work out kind of the lead position for it. And so I've been doing that. But otherwise, it's just been kind of relaxing. So I think these are coming together really cute. And it's very simple coloring. I'm not doing any dimension or anything like that. I'm just laying some color down and just keeping them fun and simple. And there we go. We've got them all done. Now, I did fussy cut one of them out because I have some new precision scissors from Spellbinders, and I wanted to try it out. But then I decided to use a bunch of different dies and just die cut them out just to make it easier. And I'm just going to take this wilted violet and lay it down on this pink paper with a stencil just so we could try the stencil out. And I'm just going to ink up the edges just to kind of soften it a little bit. And then we'll clean up the mess and we'll start to assemble some cards. I'm just going to look at my cards, my pattern paper, and decide what I'm going to do with it. And this one will actually, I'll show you all the steps. The other two I'm going to get them prepared in advance, and then we'll just assemble them. So I'm just going to make some space on my desk here so I'll have some room to work, and trying to get this glue press to lay some glue down. Now it is, and we've got some globs on there, so I'll smooth it out. And then I'm just looking at what I want to do. I'm thinking I'm going to use this balloon one, and I've got my little gnome die cut out with a arch, and I'm going to bring in another arch and die cut out some of the color there. And I'm actually going to do it again, I think. I'm just going to layer these arches up, and then we'll have our focal image. So we'll get these laid down on there. This is going to be fairly simple. And I'm going to use, I've got this fun foam. I had it laying here from a card that I had done, I guess the day before. And I'm going to use the edges of it to pop this up. I guess I'm just making the most of all my product here. And it's only got adhesive on one side, so we'll add some glue to it and we'll get it laid down on our card base. I think it looks cute. I'm just going to take one of these sentiments and I'm going to take my blending brush and just add some of that purple color to it, just so it's not stark white. And then we'll get it laid down on our card. I'm going to lay it on here kind of wonky, and I'm going to bring some more of that foam in and just pop it up a little bit. So I did this video last night, and it's 5 a.m. and I'm doing the voiceover. I woke up early and thought, oh, I just need to get the voiceover done and then get it loaded, and hopefully it'll be ready for my channel at my normal time. So we're just going to add some of these embellishments. It didn't say where these are from, but they look similar to Pink and Main. Actually, they look, I'm not certain about that. They could be not too shabby. I'm not sure. So we're going to move on to our next card, and I've already got the elements together. I layered the smallest tag piece, and I got the second piece, and so I poked a hole through the second piece so that we'd have like a tag. And I used the pattern paper for the back layer of that tag. I thought that was fun, just to bring in that kind of lime green color, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to use the one that I fussy cut and put it on the tag. And you can see my glue's just barely coming out. I should have grabbed that double-sided tape that was included in the kit. And I'm having trouble getting this one laid down on there. I think I decide that it's not cut straight. I'm not sure. Yeah, it just looks wonky. So I'm looking at it, trying to decide. Here's where I can't get the glue to come out again. And I think the pink, I think if I cut the pink and then I don't know, I make a mess of it. And then I'm like, ugh, I really cut too much off, but I'm just like, just roll with it. It'll be fine. There we go. I got it lined up better. Okay. Now we're going to add our little tag and our little Nomi and our little sentiment. I've got some baker's twine here that I'm going to use. Just run it through there. And we'll just get it laid down. I am happy to report that the weather has been a little bit nicer here. We've had some warmer temperatures. We've had quite a bit of rain though, but we have seen some pops of sun, so that's encouraging. I'm not a winter weather person, so I'm glad that I'm on the other side of winter for now. So I'm going to get my sentiment laid down on here, and my little tag I'm going to pop up with some more of this fun foam that I had laying here. And we'll get it laid down on our card base. Guess I just decided to lay it straight on there. So I've got one more. I thought I was finished, but I realized, oh, you didn't assemble the third one. So I'm going to just get it laid down. We're going to just use some of these pattern papers and just really have some fun with it. If I can get the glue to come out. And then next I realized that it's cut wrong, so I'm going to measure it on my glass mat. And then I'm going to cut it down, thinking that I'm going to use it. And then I realized I cut it down to the size of the other panel that I had cut down there, and so it's not going to work. And so I'm going to lay it aside and bring in another piece, and we're going to layer it up. So left all the boo-boos in for you to see. This is just how it goes sometimes. Just trying to get it laid down, and then the card base is off. I'm going to get it laid down real straight and then just trim the card base off. There we go. Now I'll just bring in that light green color, and we'll just start layering everything up. Evidently, I decided to trim it down. Now I've got a better frame on there, but I think that this is crooked. What a day of crafting. And I like both sides of that. And I decided to flip it. It looks like we wound up with a fairly straight edge. I don't know. And I'm just going to layer all the pattern paper on here. And then we're using the arches again. And I'm going with my tape runner on that. Tired of messing with the glue. I'm going to get it laid down on there. I've got a sentiment that I'm going to stamp right on the bottom. I decided since I had that open space down there, I would just stamp right on there, and I'm going to use some pink. I think I've got Kitsch Flamingo there. And the oxides are not great for just stamping letters, but I think it turned out all right. And now I'm going to add some enamel dots, and then that'll finish off our 3 cards. It's kind of a calamity of errors. I think they're fun, though. I love gnomes. They're cute. Very playful. And you can use these with the sentiments that are included for just about anything. So here are 3 cards using the mystery kit from Kendra. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.